Jordan Travis and the New York Jets have had some major drama in recent days, but in time, he will be the answer to the Jets' quarterback problems. You asked for it and we delivered. It's Fan Friday, and you, the fans, chose today's topic for Point of View. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let us know if you think Jordan Travis is the Jets' answer. I'm not saying he's going to be that tomorrow or even within the next year, but I still think he could have what it takes to provide some stability under center in New York, something that Aaron Rodgers just didn't come close to doing. But from what's transpired so far, I know it's hard to see that. After he was taken in the 5th round last spring, it's been pretty downhill for the Florida State alum. He suffered a setback while healing from a leg injury from his college days that forced him to miss his entire rookie season, and if that's not bad enough, Travis and his agent believe the Jets rushed his recovery and forced this whole debacle. That's led to Travis eliminating all references of the Jets organization from his social media, which is always a funny way to show your displeasure in my opinion. But nevertheless, there's turmoil between the rising sophomore signal caller and the Jets at a time when they could really use stability at the position. So with all those factors, I could see why fans would just write him off and forget about the whole thing. But from what I've seen, Travis isn't going to let that happen. Last May, he was asked if he ever thought he wouldn't play football again after his leg injury. Here was his response.
I mean, I love adversity. I love waking up every single day and having to make a choice. It just makes the story a whole lot cooler. I've always said that from the day I broke my leg until now. So I love it, man. So no, there's never been a doubt in my mind.
It was true then that his story would be that much better, and it's even more true now. And while I'm going to keep reality in mind here that he'll likely enter the 2025 season competing to be the 2nd or 3rd string QB in New York, I think there's definitely potential that he becomes a starter in the future. Because it wasn't all that long ago that he was a dog for the Seminoles. He led the ACC in passer rating his junior and senior seasons while racking up nearly 6,000 passing yards and 44 touchdowns into just 7 interceptions. And in his senior year, he proved he was one of the best in the game and finished 5th in the Heisman Trophy race. He was never considered one of the top QB prospects, but snagging him in the 5th round was still a great pick by the Jets, and there's still time to show that. But before we get more into that, here are the results of this week's poll question. Thanks to everyone who voted. Look out for another question on Monday. Now back to Travis and his skill set. He's got a good arm that can throw accurately across the field, he can make extra time for himself with his legs, and maybe most importantly, he's always been talked about as a leader and a great locker room guy. Here's just one example from FSU head coach Mike Norvell when asked how Travis would contribute to the team's Orange Bowl preparations after he suffered his leg injury. Listen in.
And that's where, he'll be there tonight, with the team at the hotel, tomorrow throughout the course of the day. It's just him being there. I mean, his support, his encouragement. I mean, he's a special man, and we all have a job to do, and everybody within the program. And the thing that I ask is that when they show up, and that we all give our best to make a positive impact to those that are around us. And I know Jordan Travis can do that tomorrow.
Gotta agree with Coach that it takes a special kind of person to stick with your team in that situation. I know a lot of guys would skip out on the rest of the year and focus on themselves, but Travis is more of a team guy than that. And after a year where Rodgers did all of his shenanigans, wouldn't it be nice to have a guy with the total opposite mindset? Seems like the perfect time to have a voice like that step up, even if he isn't going to be the starter. So no, I don't think Travis is going to magically become a game changer immediately after a serious injury, but he's not some throwaway draft pick that became a bust already. He's got talent that can get him in the conversation to be the lead man for the Jets, and he's got the head on his shoulders to change the culture for a team that desperately needs it. But hey, at least if you're a Mets fan, you've got something to look forward to in the offseason. For one, how they're better than the Dodgers and Braves, check out this past episode of Point of View. Enjoy the weekend. We'll hope to see you again on Tuesday.